Hello, whoever just joined. What's up? Just getting everything set up. Give me a second. Watching some Liquid Lola. What's up, guys? Long time no stream. What's up, real Mikey? What's happening? What's up? Just watching a little Lola. Get Pikachu in the shot. There we go. Yeah, Pikachu. There we go. Sorry, I'm just getting everything set up. It takes a second. Not much, Danny James. What's up with you? Just starting to stream. I figured I'd stream a little bit before I close. I'm kind of slow right now, so I'd talk about some games and stuff. What are you guys playing? What's everybody playing at the moment? Oh, hold on. Hello? Let me check 1 second. Why, you need some? Here's the thing, I got like 3 that aren't boxed, that aren't couple boxed, but I got like 4 or 5 that I need to fix. So I'll send you one. All right. Yep. Bye. What's up, Reptile? Sorry, that was my other store. Arcade edition of Street Fighter. Yeah, it just came out. I got it. Awesome game. About time. I wish they would have just came out with the arcade version right away. Where is it? It's in the next drawer. Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. It has a story mode now. That's like the main thing, and extra characters and stuff. It's kind of got a glare. Can't really get it without a glare. Day's going good. A little slow today. little slow today, but that's all right. It's always slow in January. It's weird. Like we're always busy. We're always busy in like before Christmas. And then January, not much comes out. There's just not many games that come out during January, and you're busy a little like the first week or so after Christmas, and then it kind of dies down, and then all the games start coming out again like towards the end of the month, and then in February and March you start picking up again. And the game companies, they do that on purpose because everybody's getting their tax returns then. They plan that stuff, so bringing up the chat so I don't miss any messages. So what are you guys playing? What's everybody playing? I'll tell Lola I'm streaming her. Do I fear digital as a retailer? No, the name's Mr. French. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It does take business away, but we do pretty well. But what sucks is I thought by now I would be buying and selling digital games off of people. I'm pretty sure our laws will change, and eventually you'll be able to resell your digital games. I hope that happens after GameStop goes out of business. But if that happens before GameStop goes out of business, that might actually save them. But I did see there is a company that is starting a new service for PC where you can resell your digital games, which is kind of interesting. But I don't think it's gonna do real well. We'll see. But they're basically what they're doing is they're giving whenever you resell a game. The original company that makes it gets 70% of that sale. You get 25%, and then the service gets 5% of the sale. Which I just don't. 25% is not enough for people to be willing to do that. I don't know. For 25%, I would probably just keep my game. But I don't fear digital. There's always a need for physical games. Like, people like to collect stuff. You can't collect digital game. I know people say they have a collection, but it's really not. You really don't own anything digitally. What's up, 08? How you been, man? My family is good. I have a sick little girl at home, though, today. It kind of sucks. But my family's good. She's not super sick, just a little bit sick. Could be worse. But other than that, everybody's good. My family's good. How's your family? My name's Mr. Frank. I kind of agree with you. It is kind of a con. It is convenient. I'm not anti-digital. I like the convenience of it. You just should be able to own it. You should be able to resell it. You should be able to do what you want with it. It shouldn't just be a license. You should own. Well, it is even physical. Technically, it's a license, but you should own that license, and you should be able to transfer that license to somebody else. There's really no reason. I actually think someday our laws will change. I thought it would be by now, but I'm pretty sure someday our laws are going to catch up as we get younger people into office that understand it more into politics. The laws will eventually change where you'll be able to resell your digital stuff. The God of War Collector's Edition does look cool. So what's everybody playing? What games are you guys playing at the moment? I mean, I'm looking forward to new God of War, new Red Dead 2. Yeah, the big publishers are making more money. They act like they're not. You know what's sad too is there's a lot of games. Man, I can just think of. I could probably sit here and name off like 20, 30 games where they just let like go away, and if they brought them back, they would make tons of money. It would be easy. I don't understand what. I really don't understand what a lot of the game industry is trying to do right now. So, how many people you wanting to the new Dino? I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, what Dino game are you talking about, DMK? Yeah, everyone's making like collector's editions now. That's kind of dumb. Just, you know, I could probably go through the store. Like, I would love to see like, I mean, some of the basics, like a new Fight Night, a new, Monster Hunter World. Yeah, that's going to be a big one at the end of the month. That's we got a lot of reservations for that game. I'm kind of bummed though that frickin' GameStop has an exclusive on that PS4 Pro, Monster Hunter PS4 Pro. Looks pretty cool. Jurassic Park Builder would be cool. Like a new Fight Night would be cool. Another NCAA football, basketball game, anything NCAA. I get people asking for that stuff all the time. A new Simpsons Hit and Run would be awesome. A new Road Rash would be awesome. EA just lets games die. They don't even try to remake them anymore. You know, actually, I just got this traded in today, and I wish EA would make another one of these. I know you guys are old enough to remember that. It's basically Madden, but it's got like aliens and monsters and skeletons playing football. 2K football game would be great, except you can't get an NFL license anymore. If they could get the college license, that'd be great. If 2K would make a college football game and EA would make the pro one. I don't think you can get the college license even though at the moment. The bad thing about college is the way it's changed over the years is you no longer can just buy the NCAA license and get all the teams. You have to negotiate with all the conferences. So you'd have to pay like the Big Ten, whatever price they want. You have to pay the SEC whatever price they want. I think that's part of the problem with NCAA games. You can't just buy that NCAA license anymore. I'm over Madden too. Madden seems to be getting worse as it goes on. I put in NCAA 2K14, and you can actually still get updated rosters for that game. I actually think that's a better game than the current Madden. I should put Mutant League up on the thing. Yeah. What's up, Super Dave? Oh, I sold it, Dave. It's gone. You missed out, man. My name's Mr. France. On loot boxes, I hate loot boxes. I hate loot boxes. I mean, the cosmetic ones aren't as annoying, but here's the thing. Like, games like I love Gears of War. Like, for example, in Gears of War, most of all their stuff's like kind of cosmetic for the guns and stuff. I would have spent a lot of money just buying the stuff I wanted, but I'm not going to play the game where I only get like a 1% chance to get the gun I want. If you just put a price on different things, I'll buy them, but I'm not going to buy loot boxes because I think they're stupid. I don't like gambling. Even like Rocket League, I love Rocket League. I play Rocket League like every freaking day. I'm addicted to Rocket League, but everything's in a freaking loot box. and I just refuse to pay for loot boxes. I will not do it. But if I could just buy like whatever I wanted for like $1 or something, I would buy it. I would pay no problem to buy that cosmetic thing. But I'm not gonna buy a loot box to try to get it. It's still there, Dave. I was just joking with you. The Vectrex is still there. I had you worried there for a second, though. I was blocking it with my body. It's still there, Dave. You're cool. Excuse me. I had you worried there for a minute, didn't I, Dave? Ah, well, Danny, thank God the Steelers lost. I hate the Steelers because I am a Browns fan. And I know the Browns suck. Before everybody tells me how crappy they are, I know. You don't have to. Hey, thanks, Dave. Did you like that? I like that podcast. Hopefully they'll have me back on again. However, they didn't let me talk all that much. They kind of kept... I had to kind of interrupt sometimes. Pats versus who? Yeah, I would love to see Minnesota versus the Jaguars. I know that's not going to happen. It's probably going to be the Eagles and the Patriots will probably win. Yeah, my name's Mr. France. They are abusing that gambling mechanism. It's totally gambling. And for them to say it's not is just asinine. I hope the laws change where they're not allowed to do that anymore. Loot boxes just turn people off. They turn me off. I would have spent tons of money in Gears of War just buying the guns I want. But you think the Vikings won? The Vikings do have a hell of a defense. We'll see. I hope the Vikings win. I hope it's the Vikings and the Jaguars. I don't like the Patriots either, but they don't bother me like, I'm a Cleveland fan, so I really don't care who wins as long as it's not the Ravens or the Steelers. That's all I care. As long as the Ravens and the Steelers aren't in the Super Bowl, I could care less who wins it. They need to make a new one of this game. This game's awesome. Did you guys see that Vikings game was nuts? Did you? I thought it was hilarious. Did you see the Saints coach was taunting the Vikings fans right before that play happened? He was doing their skull chant. Danny James, it probably is. It probably is set up. So what other game should they remake? Oh God, they need to put a proper Pokemon game on the Switch. I would love to see a new Punch-Out game. What do you guys think of that weird Nintendo Labo thing? Yeah, all back. Well, you know what? Blake Bortles isn't a backup QB, but he's just average at best. But here's the thing, though. The Jaguars' defense is good enough where as long as Blake Bortles doesn't turn the ball over, they can win. Bortles is a starter, but he's like a middle-of-the-road starter. Yeah, a new Burnout would be sweet. Yeah, a new Burnout would be awesome. You could just go through EA and there's so many games that they just don't make anymore and it makes no sense. What's up, Dev? Are you working? Danny, the cardboard, you know what, but everybody's like, oh, they're charging $60 for cardboard. There is a game in there too. It's not just cardboard. I'll tell you what though, like I have an 11-year-old daughter and when she saw that, she's huge into Legos. And when she saw I showed her the video because, personally I think it's kind of dumb, but I see where Nintendo's going. When I showed my daughter that video, she thought it was like the coolest thing ever. So it's for kids. It's not for like us. That Nintendo Labo thing is definitely marketed to kids, or like, you know, a parent with kids that want to put it together. Sub to that your account. Oh, all right, Dave, I'll check it out. Delve, are you at work? Oh, supposed to be off for karaoke right now, but I keep missing your stream, Delve. I keep seeing you do your rainbow unicorn thingy. I like miss it by like 10-15 minutes, like you'll stop doing it. What's your character's name, Delve? I know, you know, DMK, I love Nintendo, and I grew up playing Nintendo. I still love it. Oh, Rainbow Rain. I got you, Delve. All right. I love Nintendo. I grew up playing Nintendo. There's a part of me, I mean, it's cool that they're still there. I always call them the Disney of video games. But there's a part of me that just wishes a little bit that they would grow up a little bit, and they would market towards adults as well, because there are a lot of adults that love Nintendo, and they almost, for them to be truly successful, they are super successful. I don't know why I said that, but for them to get more people to look at them as a real video game machine, not just a kid's machine, they need to market more towards adults as well. They can do both. What's up, Money? What's up, Moneymaker? Moneymaker, you still opening all those Madden packs? Money's all about the loot box system in Madden. Money, have you streamed lately? I haven't. I might have just missed it, but I haven't caught it lately. Oh, it's so cold here today. It's I'm so cold. I'm not looking forward to going outside. What's up, Saber? They need to make a new Mutant League. That was like one of my favorite games growing up. Oh, Tuesday? I missed it. No, Delve, what happened? I missed your stream yesterday. What happened to you? It's story time with Delve. She's got to type it all in, though. Hey, Dave, thanks for checking out that podcast I was on, by the way. That was cool. They were pretty cool to me. I thought they were going to be a little bit harder on me than they were. Some lady ran a red light and hit you. Oh no. How bad's your car? Obviously, you're okay. Saber, on the mini N64, it looks that way, but I don't think they've officially announced it yet. My thoughts on Labo, we were just talking about it a minute ago, but just a little bit. It's not for like people like us. It's not for adults. It's definitely for kids. I think it's actually going to do quite well. But I showed it to my daughter. I got an 11-year-old daughter, and her eyes lit up. She thought it was like the coolest thing in the world. She's like huge into Legos and stuff like that. So I think, see you, Delve. You know what? I should put up Delve karaoke in on here. I think it's going to be big with the kids, but it's definitely not for adults. It's not like most anybody in here probably could care less about Labo, but I think it'll do real well. And I actually, you know, it's funny. A lot of people don't remember this, but the Nintendo DS, when it came out, the Nintendo DS and the PSP came out about the same time, and I know we kind of opened our business right around that same time. And there was a time when Nintendo DS like was not selling. I know it sounds crazy now, but it was not selling. The PSP was killing it here in America. And then Nintendogs came out. And when Nintendogs came out, everybody had to have a DS. And I actually think that Labo thing is actually going to be huge with kids. I have some friends of mine, they have kids about my daughter's age too, and they're like so excited about it. So I think Nintendo's onto something with kids. I should put Delve. Maybe I'll put Delve up on the TV. Pika, yeah. Oh, Lola's still streaming. What's up, Lola? There you go. Here's Pika. Pika's cuter than me. I should put Pikachu in the stream. This is actually it's a DS charger, and what's really funny about it is you put the charger in his butt. so that's somebody traded this in. I have no idea where somebody traded this in. It was so cool I had to take it. So I'm sure I could probably find them. Let's see who made it. Hori. This is a Hori, so this is actually a pretty good brand. I mean, obviously they don't make it anymore, but it's pretty cool. I usually have a Magikarp up here, but today I put Pikachu because I had to move Pikachu because I got a bunch of candy in. I got a bunch of game candy. I'll show you guys the game candy. I got. You know what? I'm gonna turn the camera and show you guys. I'm gonna walk around there. I sell a lot more of this stuff at my other store because they have more room. But I got these cool candies. I can kind of see myself. I got Zelda Orange Sword Sours, which are kind of cool. These are probably the most popular ones. We always sell these little sours in these little mushroom tins. I've actually had people tell me they buy these and they put their weed in it. These are kind of cool. These are new. Little bullet bill tins. Has little blueberry sours. And then we got Dragon Balls. Pikachu shoots electricity from as the chart. Yeah. You got stuff to trade. Awesome. Bring it in. Let me see if Delve's streaming yet. Doesn't look like it, but I'll check it. Am I worried about the cat? You know what, Moneymaker? They do this crap every year. They play half-ass. They don't surprise me anymore that they do this. They haven't played defense all year. So a little bit, I'm worried a little bit about them, but I think they'll be all right. The only team that probably could beat them is Boston, but I still don't think Boston's going to beat them in a series. Kyrie is pretty damn good, though. But I still don't see them beating the Cavs. However, the Warriors are a whole nother animal. They just don't match up well with the Warriors. They'll probably still lose to the Warriors in the finals. But, yeah, I'm a little worried about them. But I don't care if they're playing bad as long as they get in the playoffs. They don't care where they're at as long as they're in the playoffs. I don't see anybody beating them in the finals. Cavs should go after Cousins. That'd be fine. They need someone that plays defense. They just don't play defense. They have no interest in playing defense. What's up, DJ Gee? She's not streaming yet. Anthony Davis, yeah. Somebody they need, as long as they play defense and they're good, that's all that matters. But yeah, they are what they are. In the playoffs are totally different too. Like the way they play the games now, like LeBron's taking rests all the time, and in the playoff games, LeBron's not going to come out nowhere near as much as he does in the regular season. So, I think they'll be all right as long as LeBron doesn't get hurt. They'll be in the finals. I don't think they'll beat the freaking Warriors. We played them the other night, and I don't know what it is about the Warriors, man. They barely miss. They're damn good. But even when they miss, man, they're so lucky. The ball always bounces right to them. They get so many offensive rebounds, and it's not like it's like somebody really trying for the offensive rebounds. Their misses just like bounce right to them. It's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. What else should we talk about gaming-wise, though? Let me see what... Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. I think this might be LeBron's last year on the Cavs. I don't know. We'll see. You know what's funny, though, is his... He might stick around, though. The rumor is that he eventually wants to buy the Cavs down the road, and he thinks his son's going to be good. His son is actually damn good at basketball. He thinks his son's going to be good enough to be in the NBA and eventually get his son on the Cavs. That's like what a lot of people say behind the scenes. His son is about my daughter's age, and a friend of my daughter was telling me that a friend of hers, he just asked for her number the other day, LeBron James' son. So they were like all talking, and my daughter was like, "Oh, we're gonna hang out with LeBron James' son." Oh my God, Jesus! His son is pretty damn good though at basketball. Far Cry 5 is that's a good game. They have strings on the ball. It's weird, man. I was like, as a Cavs fan, we've played Golden State so many goddamn times, but not only are they damn good, they're damn lucky. How's it going?
Keep on playing, man.
I'm actually not playing. If you hear me talking, I'm talking to people online, so don't think I'm nuts.
You're good. I know how it goes.
Did you guys need help finding anything?
Nah, we're just gonna look at the Switch stuff real quick.
Cool. You like the Switch?
Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah, me too. I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think it's great that you can just grab it off and just continue where you're at and throw it right back.
Yeah, that's awesome. I also like you just put a cartridge in, it just works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't gotta wait for an install. Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah. The whole Durant and LeBron thing, now a lot of people are saying Durant's better than LeBron. Just flip Durant and LeBron. Like if you put LeBron on the Warriors and put Durant on the Cavs, do you think the Cavs have a shot? I don't. What's up, Chad? iQuacks, everybody hates installs. It's when you get it if you haven't played the Switch, one of the first things you won't be able to believe is when you put in a cartridge and it's just working, and you're like, you forget how cool that was back in the day. Just pop cartridge in and it works. It's now sometimes there are like a small update if you're online or something like that, but for the most part, you pop it in, it works. You're playing within 15 seconds or so. Yep, you're right, Danny. I agree with you. On Metal Gear Survive, I'm not a big Metal Gear fan, Saber, so it's not my thing. I'm sure it'll sell well though, or do well. Just not my thing. It's not like Magic. It's just refreshing to see cartridges work like they should. I joked a long time ago that cartridges are the future. Because if you think about it, you can get more information on cartridges now than you can on a Blu-ray, and the prices are coming down to where it's actually useful. Yeah, Chad, it's funny. I was talking about that a little earlier. January is always slow. Well, the first part of January is good, but January is usually slow. I'll do good when Monster Hunter comes out, but most of the games, that's why you see a lot of games come out in springtime, because everybody's getting their tax returns. It's like a second Christmas time. Game companies are smart. Is there a certain one you're looking for or anything? Or?
No, I was just looking. Do you guys have any carrying cases for them?
I only, what? I kind of got clean. I'm waiting for another shipment to come in. I think I only got one or two out there.
Oh, are they out here?
Yeah, I think they're on the end. Here, let me show you. There's just not. I had a bunch, and then I got.
I know we'll be going on a road trip.
Yeah. I have like a big, huge one, and then this one. So.
No, this would probably carry everything, huh?
Yeah, that carries everything. It's nice. It's real. I hate these plastic bags, so I'm gonna take the plastic bag off. Oh, so you can't really get into it. Yeah. It's got like some pockets and everything, so you can scratch it. Going to Florida, nothing better than a Switch for
The road trip, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can download movies to them. Can't you or no?
No, not yet. The only thing they have on there, they have a Hulu app. They're supposed to get Netflix and YouTube, but right now Hulu's it. So they don't have.
No video.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah.
Yeah, soon. I imagine
They
soon.
will. They
it's
will.
still pretty relatively new system.
Yeah, it hasn't been out a year yet.
No.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
so they're-
appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
You see
What
anything
game you
else?
like?
My wife's been playing Zelda like crazy. I've been playing Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I love that game. They've been playing like Lego Worlds and Minecraft.
Oh, Lego World. That's what my daughter likes.
And I didn't mind Lego World. I started messing with it.
I kind of cheat in it, but I take that flattening tool, and I just if there's it says there's like a one of those treasures or whatever, I just take the flattening tool, just flatten down so I
That's
find
awesome.
it. I just
You hear
you're
that?
supposed to try to find it.
You hear
and
that little
stuff.
cheat he just told you about? In Legos?
You just do that it's like the square flat thing, and just
All the way
keep
down.
pushing it down until you find
Hear
the.
that?
It's a lot quicker
That's awesome.
opening things up. Yeah.
Looking for your GameCube? Looking for your GameCube? Anything?
Yeah, sorry I don't have more. I'm just kind
Oh,
of cleaned
no,
out. I only got a
okay.
couple at the moment. I'm back.
Xbox game?
Sorry, guys.
No, Xbox
Got 64 too.
My brother brings it over every now and then. We mess
Sweet.
with it. So, I like it.
That is by far the most popular of the old school
The
systems.
64?
I can't keep them in. Like whenever I get one, they sell right away.
Well, they had great games. I mean, endless
Yeah.
amounts of games too.
Yeah, it's a good system.
I agree. I got a Raspberry Pi. I got a bunch of the other old systems on it, but the 64 and like the PS1 games are kind of
Yeah,
super shitty.
I got a Raspberry Pi like every game and forever on that thing. But yeah,
That's
those are
awesome
cool.
that you can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a good night, brother.
You too. Thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping in. Red Dead doesn't have an official release date yet, Jerry. Why'd I say Jenny? Yeah, I don't know why they're saying no for Switch. It's weird because they had Netflix on like Wii and Wii U, and even Netflix I think is on 3DS. What's up from Canada? How cold is it up there in Canada today? Some game companies are greedy ASF. I agree, see checking. And EA is one of them. They need... I don't know why no Netflix on Switch. They got Hulu right now. It's kind of silly. I have Hulu, but I'd rather have Netflix. -15, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit. Celsius, yeah. What is that in Fahrenheit? I don't feel like doing the math in my head. Yeah, cold. It's cold here, too. God, you'd think... It's funny, like, this store here is, like, right on the lake. And, I swear when it's, like, super cold, people don't even like to leave their house. So, the cold... It used to be when it was a crappy day, we used to do a lot more business. But I do think... Someone asked me about digital. I do think when it's a crappy day nowadays, people are more likely just to order the game digitally and not go outside. So, Laura Croft is a little too intense for me. I like Lola. I was trying to see if Delve was streaming yet. Let's see if she's up. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I need a sign like that. I need a big old... I'm just kidding. What's up with the... Moneymaker Stutter? What's up with the big old money sign? Did you make that? Lola's still live. Nintendo Direct. Oh, what else is there? Let's watch the Dragon Ball Fighter.
Didn't play the beta at all. You should really check out the beta now.
You got any of you guys interested in the new DBZ game? That looks pretty good. This actually looks really good. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Ready for me soon?
Oh, I got about a little under 20 minutes. What's up?
That's 2 hours.
I'm streaming online, so if you guys hear me talking, I'm not crazy.
Oh,
I'm talking to people. So
It's all good.
got the day off today.
I just got off. Just getting some for him.
All right. If you need any help, just let me know.
Alright, no problem.
Hey, what's up, Eric? Yeah, it was pretty funny. That other lady was pretty cool. I checked out her website. She sold some cool stuff. I might have to. I need to. I need to sell some of that here. It's actually 7 o'clock. Chad is when we close. My other store closes at 8. It's just it dies here after then. There's just actually it dies usually around 5 o'clock around here. So I don't get too much business here at night. This is also a tourist town, and this is the off season. So in the summertime is when this city is really like doing well. But yeah, this is definitely a tourist area, and there are no tourists right now. It just is what it is. There's a lot of businesses that actually close during the off season around here. They just don't even stay open. There's a bunch of hotels and everything, and they all close. They're like nobody's open during the off season. Just a lot of businesses shut down when it's not tourist time. Just is what it is around here. That's okay. I get a lot of stuff done. I got another store that does really well. It's in Fremont. This store does really well, but that one does exceptionally well. And I get to do a lot of the busy work because this is a little slower. It gives me more time to do stuff, and also stream a little bit. Derek's great. He worked earlier today. He'll be working tomorrow night. I open tomorrow. Maybe I'll do an early stream tomorrow. Magic the Gathering. There's a place here in town down the road that does all kinds of Magic the Gathering games, and they have all kinds of tabletop games, and they make their own little figures. They're actually pretty. They sell them online too. They're pretty famous for it. I think Derek's streaming right now on Twitch, but he's streaming some kind of board game that him and his buddies play.
Who else is there?
Mom, Johnny.
I should see if I can find his stream.
That would be a good game. It's only $8.
Was there any ones you were looking for?
Just PlayStation.
Just PS3 in general?
Yep, because that's the only.
He's looking for something he can play with him. He can play by himself while he's at his mom's.
You know what you like. What kind of games do you like?
No.
You know?
No.
You've come to the right place. We have more than just about any. You know, just Walmart probably doesn't have many PS3 games left.
No, we
They don't
just
have
got-
any.
We just came from there actually.
And they might have a handful, but that's about it.
I looked everywhere. I couldn't see any.
They're all 20% off too, whatever that. Well, the pre-played ones are, not new ones, but pre-played.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Whatever that top price is. I think you're a member anyway, so you get the 20%. We upped the membership to 20%.
Oh, really?
Most of them are priced at 10%, but you actually get 20% now.
Okay, cool.
So it's 20% off all the pre-play.
Oh man, PS3 was not my day. Want that?
Maybe.
Albert, almost closing time.
Okay.
Almost closing time.
After this, I'm going back to school, going to my dad's, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to remember bringing it to mom's.
What, PS3?
Dan, no, we don't.
It's free game.
Oh, does he have a PS3 or what does he have?
I have nothing.
Where have I been? I've been here. We were busy during the holidays, and I didn't.
No, I haven't.
I swear, whenever I stream, I don't do it. I don't get anything done, so I didn't stream while we were busy. So I waited till it died down again. January is always slow. What's up, Kevin? What's up with you? I don't think Days Gone has a date yet. I think they just said spring. I'll check for you guys. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a date, though.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't have an official date. If you look it up online, it says December 31st of this year, which means they don't know. Do I have PS4 Wreckfest? What's up, Thomas Young? What the heck is a Wreckfest? It doesn't sound familiar. I'll look it up. The heck is Wreckfest? It doesn't even come up when I look for it. Sorry, Dan. But you did ask about other stuff too. What's up, Thomas? Yeah, Wolfenstein's pretty good. I like Wolfenstein. Oh, Wreckfest, I see it. It must be digital only here in America because I do not. There's not a physical. It's a demo derby game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's a Dan. Looks like it's a digital only game for PS4.
Oh my gosh.
The hardest difficulty was tough, Coven. I don't, man. I don't. That's cool that you're trying to play on the hardest difficulty. I don't like to do that to myself. I play on normal. I don't switch it to easy, but I definitely don't try. I don't really care about getting all the trophies and all that stuff. So I just want to beat a game. I don't care about going through the hardest difficulty. That's cool though. To each his own. Damn, that game does look cool though. They should put that on a disc. Lola still streaming. So what games you guys playing? No, I don't know much about Cyberpunk. Sorry, Coven. That's cool of you, Warboy, to shout yourself out. Shout out to Warboy. It's kind of funny. Marco's busy today?
Now.
You guys pretty busy during the summer, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All the tourists? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I know, you tried killing for?
What is it?
Usually go online, like, slide against all these, like, meetings and guns and stuff.
Yeah, it's always good when Cedar Point opens back up.
Is that
War?
Can you get that control?
I'm not really sure.
John, this one's in Port Clinton, Ohio. And then we have another one in Fremont, Ohio. We got two.
Gore? Gore?
Can you get that control? Which control?
What? Gore?
These are kind of cool, too. You guys ever see these yet? You guys probably saw them online, but new Nintendo games. It's kind of cool. It's a Data East collection. It's got Bad Dude, Side Pocket, Ring King, Burger Time. It says Buggy Popper. Buggy Popper is actually Bump and Jump. And then a new Super Nintendo game. There were a few more of these. I'm out of some of the other ones, but Data East collection as well. It has Fighter's History, Fighter's History 2, Side Pocket, Magical Drop 2. Kind of cool little compilation cartridges. Bet there's a ton of Jake Paul fanboys around. I think it's funny about what he did, and then
What's this game about?
YouTube's response was to like punish smaller YouTubers.
You and 3 other.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Or one monster?
Yeah, you hunt the monster.
I'm a nice guy. I'll pass on the negative part. You can see the games, but don't be weird. Come on, man. Don't be weird. I do have nice feet, though. I could be a foot model. Sega Mortal Kombat. Like Genesis Mortal Kombat? Which Mortal Kombat are you looking for? Because they made it for, you know, the Game Gear. I bet I have it.
Alright, we'll see you later, man.
Yep, see ya.
See ya.
Later.
They got a new clock.
Guarantee I have Mortal Kombat. Thanks, I'm a nice guy. Mortal Kombat Genesis. Mortal Kombat Game Gear. Which would you prefer? And actually, if you really want to see some Mortal Kombat, it's down at the moment, but there is a Mortal Kombat 4 right up there next to the Centipede. So, I don't know if you can see it all the way up front. I just got the Mortal Kombat 4. We sell all the latest stuff too. I mean, you can see behind me, I got Xbox Ones, PS4s, Switches. I'm out of Switches at the moment. But we sell everything. We sell retro and modern stuff. We have all the latest stuff. I mean, you'll probably never see another place with as many, like as big of a selection as us. Like the PlayStation 4 games start right here and they go all the way to the window. Yeah, this is one of my. I have 2 stores. I'm a nice guy. This is my small store. My other store is in Fremont, Ohio. And if you go to my YouTube page, it's youtube.com. It's right at the bottom there, youtube.com/ccgames CEO. The very first video that plays is a walkthrough of our other store. That's our main money maker. That's our big store. But yeah, and then like the other side's mainly Xbox on the other side here. But yeah, we got a really good selection of games. So it's called CNC Games Fight Me. My logo. But we're an independent place. Opinions on the EA. Are you talking about the Star Wars thing, Covum? No, I took the. I know the holiday card table was janky. I took it down. It's gone. It did look janky. I agree with you. I hated that thing, but you know how many games we sell off that table though when it's out there. So. Covum, I assume you're talking about the Star Wars thing with the loot boxes. I'm glad. If you're talking about the loot box thing, I'm glad EA screwed that up. But thanks. Yeah, we try to keep our store pretty clean. GTA is a little different though. It's not as unfair as it is Simpsons Hit and Run for which system? I'm a nice guy. I don't know. The thing about Star Wars is it's unfair. Like when I don't know, it's just unfair. And the other thing is Star Wars is mainly an online game, and like the single player is kind of tacked on, whereas in GTA the single player is a huge game. It's not like you're getting ripped off, for you're getting your money's worth on the single player version of it. But mainly people buy Star Wars for the online play because the single player game is really short. I got 1 minute left. GameCube. I don't know if I have it for GameCube, but I'll check. Let me look. GameCube, I do not. It looks like it's like $12.99 though. I don't have it though at the moment. I'm out. Now it's time to lock the doors. Now it's closing time. I am waiting for God of War. Red Dead 2 is the top. That's my number one game that I want. But God of War, Red Dead 2, those are my main ones that I just can't wait for. Days Gone looks awesome. Last of Us 2 will be at the end of the year. Switch, I have a couple at we just got some in today at my other store. I'm going tomorrow to get some. We just got a shipment in. I didn't run up there today, but I will be going up tomorrow to get more Switches in stock. I got a bunch of Switch games. Yeah, we'll be getting the new PS4 controllers. Thanks, nice guy. But yeah, it is time. I'm gonna keep streaming while I close up. Do I rate them? What do you mean? Do I rate what? Do I like rate the Switches? I love the Switches. We do not buy directly from Nintendo. We work through a distributor, but we have been. I've been in business for about 12 years now, and we are an official Nintendo store, and we're official Microsoft, PlayStation store, as well as like Take-Two. We get price protection from all of them, so I get advertisement from Nintendo now, which is fantastic. I got like a giant Mario standee out there, and price protection is the main thing that you get when you're an official retailer. So that's great when prices drop and you get reimbursed for them. Plus, like whenever you see like a big sale, we're always part of it. So it's like the closest thing to being direct, but not exactly. I could buy directly from Nintendo. The only thing is when you're a smaller place, to buy directly from the companies, they have minimums that you need to buy. So like having only a couple stores, it's not viable to buy directly from some of the companies, because they're like minimums. Like you'd have to do like a minimum of like 50 copies of a certain game, which on some games I can do that, but some games aren't going to sell that many copies, so it's not worth it. So you go through a distributor. Yeah, we do midnight releases occasionally. It depends on the game. Kingdom Come and Beyond Good and Evil 2. Those will be good, Covum. I better close up before I get somebody in here wanting to sell me something for cash. But I'm going to keep streaming as I close. I'll keep answering questions. If you guys got any questions, just ask me. If you want to know anything about a game store or anything like that, why things are the way they are. Do it this way. Mark, game shops are dying a lot of places, and it is a lot because of digital. But also there's a lot of places that just don't run their game shops right. Um, whenever I'm like traveling or something and I see like a local game shop, I always go in there and I'm like 99% of the time I'm disappointed. I've seen some really good ones, but 99% of the time it's just people doing it half-assed. And you can't do it half-assed if you want your store to survive. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like digital does hurt a little bit, but I thought by now I'd be buying and selling digital and physical games. It's kind of a shame that our laws haven't caught up. I'm shocked too. In the UK, they're a little bit more. They're more ahead of the curve when it comes to laws. I figured they would have allowed people to buy and sell digital stuff by now. You bought Wolfenstein 2 in store, and why did you regret it? I thought you liked Wolfenstein 2, Coven. You know what, let me reverse the lights. I'm a little too dark when I do that. Oh, you bought it online, and oh yeah, I understand. I like collecting stuff too. I like having the box on my shelf. I have a pretty cool little collection, so I like displaying my games, and you just can't do that with digital. That's why you see places like limited run games, and there's been a lot of other ones popping up where they'll produce a small limited amount of games that are usually digital only. They'll put them on disc. Those are super popular. Kind of shows you that people still want to own that disc. Yeah, cover me right. Mark, it's because of digital. That's why. But also, like, too, like, it's partially, like, if you see GameStop now, if you go, I'm sure a bunch of you have been into GameStop now, they're almost like 60% toys now. They're more toys than they are games. They literally, like, people come into my store after being in a GameStop and they can't believe how many games we have. A GameStop doesn't have, they don't even come close to the selection we have. Oh, nice name. True. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of people that want physical products. You can't collect digital. Oh, hey, Covum, I think I showed you this before, but I was making an arcade game for a guy before Christmas. I just finished it up. Show you guys a picture, see what you guys think. This is a custom arcade machine I made for a guy. It's Batman. It's a Batman theme. God, there's a glare. It's hard to... There you go. I thought it turned out pretty good. I think I showed that to Coven before. You prefer this, but after replacing actually I like a Raspberry Pi. That arcade machine that I just showed off, that's running on a Raspberry Pi. I like Raspberry Pis a lot. Well, yeah, I mean digital because it's only running off a hard drive. It does. I mean, it doesn't. It's not going to wear out a Blu-ray drive. But the thing is about digital though is down the road your hard drive's going to fail too. So Blu-ray drives are going to fail. Hard drives are going to fail. It's just eventually moving parts are going to fail. Like 20 years from now, you won't be seeing many PS4s and even 360s. 20 years from now, good luck seeing a 360 that still works. You're not. It's not going to be like these, where these are always going to work because they're cartridge. You'll still have these working. 20 years from now, you'll still see Super Nintendos working. That's why I actually think, yeah, solid states should not fail. But that's why I actually think Nintendo's onto something with the Switch, because they're cartridges, they're solid state media. You don't have to install anything. You can get more information on those little cartridges now than you can a Blu-ray. I think I would love to see PlayStation 5 go cartridge. That would be badass. Yeah, DVD decay, you're right. But by then, though, Mark, everybody will be emulating 360 and PS3, and I don't know about PS3. Might be weird to emulate. That might take a long time, because people still haven't really truly emulated Sega Saturn properly, and honestly, Sega Saturn and PS3 are kind of, they're not similar, but they both use multiple processors, and that's what's hard to emulate, is getting all those processors emulating. Sega Saturn had a bunch of processors, and so does the PS3. So it might take a while to emulate those. Yeah, I that would be sick if PS5 used cartridges. I would love that. You wouldn't have to install shit. It'd be fantastic. Yeah, if you want to replay a game after. But here's the thing, though. Some people like to collect those old games. So I mean, that's what's going on with Super Nintendo and Genesis and stuff. I mean, N64, I can't keep those in stock. Yeah, definitely cartridges would be good. I mean, I'm not anti. I would love to be able to. I don't care about digital, but I think you should be able to resell it. That's like, I'm not anti-digital. Like, a lot of people think I'm anti. I know how convenient it is. I just want to resell the stuff. What is the date today? The 18th. Yeah, unfinished games suck. I hate that too. That is a pet peeve of mine, when they half-ass them. Well, the new thing is to do early access. That's what. Which, you know what? That doesn't bug me as much, as long as it's like a free game. Like Fortnite's technically an early access game, but I hate when it's like when they're charging for an early access game. Like PUBG, how they charge for it, even though it's not finished. I gotta get my paper. GTA 6 will be awesome. I kind of hope they I would love to see them put GTA 5 on the Switch. I don't think it'll happen, but that would be sweet. The other thing that's kind of hurting. The other thing that's kind of Mutant League football comes out tomorrow. Ozone for what? I didn't even know that. I was talking about that earlier. I didn't even. You mean this Mutant League football? The other thing that's kind of hurting, like consoles at the moment. One, Xbox. There's no reason to own an Xbox. I'm sorry if anybody's like a big Xbox fan out there, but every game for Xbox is also on the PC, and the PC the games will look better on the PC. The only game that's not exclusive, that's truly exclusive on Xbox is Halo. How is business? My business is doing well. This store here is a little slow, but it's normal in January. You're kind of slow. There's not a lot of games that come out in January. We do really good during December. January, the first week's pretty good. Then it starts slowing down. But then, like in February and March, when everybody starts getting their tax returns, that's when everything picks back up. It's like a second Christmas time. This store here, though, is a little unique. This is kind of a this town is a tourist town, and right now is the off season. There's a lot of businesses that don't even stay open during the off season. So this store here is pretty slow this time, but we still do well. We still make a good enough. We make pretty good money here. My other store does really well though. Yeah, everyone's broken until they get their tax returns, Mark. Ozone, what's it called then? Is it called Mutant League Football? I need to know this because I was just talking that EA should remake Mutant League Football. It's like, this is one of my favorite games of like all time. I love this game. Bones Jackson is OP on here. Is it a Steam game or something? Ozone? April text in the UK? Oh, that's cool. But see, like, a lot of the games here in America, you'll see a lot come out in like, usually around March, some in February. But they do that because they know everybody's getting their tax returns. I agree with you, Coven, but man, I would love to see a new Fight Night, Mutant League, NCAA football, Road Rash. EA just is letting like good stuff die. It's already on Steam. Is it coming out on PS4 then, or Ozone? I need to know this. This is like important to me. I gotta send my file. I send my file to my other store. Actually, I gotta update my computer too. Skate 4. Yeah, I've had people ask for Skate. Yeah, they kind of ruined Mass Effect. PS4. Damn, I'm buying it. I'll be buying it. If they put that on cartridge, I mean not cartridge, let's say cartridge. If they put that on a disc, it would sell though like crazy. Put it on a disc. Hopefully, like somebody like Limited Run or something will do a Mutant League. Then they'll sell a ton of them. Hopefully somebody buys the rights to make a small run of them. I'll buy it physically. Shit, I'll buy it digitally and physically if that happens. Thanks, Mark. I might be streaming for a little bit longer because I forgot I got to update my software tonight on my POS. Thanks, Jason. There's so many games they need to remake. It's sad. I like even Nintendo. Nintendo needs to do a new Punch Out. I know they did one for Wii a few years back. It was okay. Punch Out would be great. I would love to have the arcade version of Punch Out on portable, like put it on Switch. It would have made more sense if they would have put it on 3DS back in the day because you had two screens. A lot of people don't know this, but it's funny, you've never seen the arcade version of Donkey Kong like in their virtual store, which that's another thing about Nintendo. Just a virtual console would be great. I don't know why they take so long to do stuff. But the reason you don't ever see like a digital version of the arcade version of Donkey Kong, a lot of people don't know this. Nintendo did not make that game. They paid somebody else to make it, and they do not own the code for it. What's up, Michael? Viking Eagles. I would like to see the Vikings win that one, but I really don't care. Vikings got a gift from the football gods last week. Skate 2 and 3 are the only games you ever play. There's very few games I've ever done that for. I'm not big into 100% games. I just like to beat them. Plus, it's kind of hard when you. This is gonna sound like I'm complaining about too many games, but when you own a place and you can always like play pretty much whatever you want, like I swear I have like video game Tourette's. Like I'll start playing a game and then something else will come out and I'll start playing that. I've played through probably the half of most games. Like there's so many games I don't finish because like I'll start playing them and they're really cool, and then something else really cool comes out and I'll start playing that. So thanks, Anthony. I think it's Anthony. TDK61. What's up in France? How's it going in France today? A new Excite bike. They made one for the Wii. It was a digital only one. It was actually not bad. I'd love to see Vikings and Jags in the Super Bowl. Actually, Tom Brady hurt his hand, so he might not be 100%. He was wearing 2 gloves today. We'll see. The only thing about a Vikings-Jags Super Bowl is it might be like 10-7. There might not be a lot of scoring. Nintendo. The problem with Nintendo, the reason they don't. Everybody would love to see them do that stuff. Instead, they got Nintendo Labo coming out. But everybody would love to see them, do a new Excite bike, Punch Out, a newer Donkey Kong like arcade version or something. But the reason they don't, they have so much money that they do what they want to do. Of them, I'd probably say Nintendo is my favorite developer, even though they frustrate the hell out of me. They still always surprise me and always make great stuff. Make sure the ball is pumped up. I'm sure they won't get away with that anymore. We got an Eagles fan in the house. Sorry, Chad. I could care less who wins. I'm a Browns fan, so I know they suck. You guys don't need to tell me. But so I think it's hilarious though when teams, fans of teams whose team is really good, and then when they lose and they just like lose their shit. And I'm like, I'm a Browns fan, man. You guys are embarrassing. Like, you guys have no idea. I just want my team to be average. I'd just be happy with like 500. You guys don't know how good you have it. You still see a few systems you want? Which ones you want, Michael? Yeah, I closed at 7. I'm still here because I'm updating my system. I'm updating my POS system, so I'm waiting for it to update. Taya. Well, I said I'm trying to sell this store, but I don't know if it will sell. I was hoping. I had somebody kind of interested, but they backed out. I'm not quitting. I want to do something else. There's a difference. So what's up with you, Taya? Besides you remembering me say that. Yeah, actually, especially Chad, during the summertime, we have a lot of tourists. This is a huge tourist town, and we get a lot of people that come in looking for the retro stuff. We sell a lot more retro stuff in the summer. Yeah, the Ataris. Yeah, I still want to do those plans, Taya, but I gotta wait till I gotta try to sell this place first. At least this store. I'm not gonna sell both stores. I want to sell this store. There's two. I have two stores. I'm only selling one. I'm not gonna quit. I'm just selling one of the stores. I wanna sell this store, and I got other business plans. I want to open a barcade. Covum, I know you like Volition. They fell pretty low, though, in your book. Oh, this update's taking forever. I gotta wait for this update. So what else do you guys want to talk about? Didn't they win like 5 in a row though when they got Jimmy Garoppolo? That was as a Browns fan that was rough because I kind of wanted the Browns to pick him up. I understand why the Patriots traded him there though. It's just an arcade with a bunch of it's a bar with a bunch of arcades, like kind of like a sports bar / arcade. It's pretty popular here in the States. There's quite a few. Oh, is my update going? Why is this update taking forever? I think it froze up my system. We'll see. I heard Brady forced the Jimmy G trade too, but also they traded Danny. They traded him to San Francisco because they knew if they traded him to San Francisco would release Brian Hoyer, and they snatched up Brian Hoyer as a backup for Brady. Oh my God, let me just tell you, if Brady can't play and they still win and go to a Super Bowl, if Brian Hoyer wins a frickin' Super Bowl, Browns fans are going to lose their minds. Well, half the Browns fans wanted to get rid of him. You still want to see me dressing up as Mario? Sexay is back. What's up, Brooklyn? What's up with Spider Blood? Where's the shop at? We're in Port Clinton, Ohio, and we got another store in Fremont, Ohio. The website is actually a little out of date. I got to update it. It's ccgames.net if you want to check the website. But honestly, I don't sell anything on the website. The website is really just there because whenever game companies have sales, I have to advertise them in order to get that sale price. So I usually throw up sales on the website, and right now there's no sales going on. So I haven't updated it. It's like a few weeks old. I'm kind of embarrassed. I got to update it. Our website blows. I use it as a way to fulfill the need. Like, I have to advertise in order to get those sale prices, so it's easy just to throw up a sale on a website. Yeah, our website is terrible. But it fulfills a need. Oh, is it done? Oh, I gotta reboot. Womb Raider. Come on, man. Be nice. This is a family stream. I don't have that type of... I don't sell video game porn. I like gamer ranks, Covum. I think they make pretty decent videos. Oh, as soon as my computer restarts, I can get out of here. So I'll probably be ending the stream here in a few minutes. But what's... That would be nice, Covum. I'm not going to change mine, but it's kind of silly, honestly, that the PlayStation Network's been around for how long and you can't change your name. It's kind of bizarre. Only 1,500 miles? That's not far. You can make that drive, Gerald. You can make that drive. Only 1,500? Where are you at, Gerald? Where do you live? Yeah, on Xbox you can change your gamer tag, but they charge you. I think they charge you like $5 or $10. Oh, Cali. I usually go out to Cali to go to E3 every year. I'm not going this year though. I didn't go last year either. But I'm kind of... E3 has gotten to the point where it's better to just watch it on TV. Sony's. How long does it take though to work on that, to change a gamer tag? That should be something that's pretty simple. It shouldn't be hard to do. I know I'm not a programmer or anything, so I have no idea. But it shouldn't be tough. You have the dumbest name ever. What's your name on PSM? Isn't it Covum? Obviously, if you're in here, are you watching on PlayStation Network or are you on YouTube? They should just charge like $5 for people to change their names. I mean, God, they'll make tons of money just on that. I'm sure Microsoft makes a ton of money just for people changing the names. My name is pretty much on everything ccgames CEO, except on Xbox. I'm pretty sure it's CC Space Games Space CEO. I am closed, Delve. I am just there. I was waiting for my computer to update. Did you do karaoke, Delve? I was looking for it. I didn't see it. Oh, it hasn't started yet? I was going to stream you doing karaoke if you were streaming it. Is it Rainbow Rain, Covum? Is that your name online? Oh, you only do it on Instagram. Okay. I'll have to watch it on Instagram. You only do it on Instagram. Hey now. Yeah. Yeah, you caught yourself after you said that, huh? I didn't say it wasn't adorable. What made you come up with Rainbow Rain? Oh, I got more updates. Ugh. Ugh. What's your Steam name, Calvin? John Cena's getting married. I like John Cena. He's funny. I like him in all the movies. The newest movie, the blockers, the cock blockers, basically. That movie looks hilarious. Especially if you're like my age and you have kids. Like, I have a daughter that's 16, and I can only imagine in a couple years. Oh, I don't want to think about it. So that cock blockers movie looks perfect for me. SNES is... I don't want to quote you the wrong price. Let me double check. A complete SNES is $70 at the moment, $69.99. Boom. Good old Super Nintendo. Dark Star 98. Why not Dark Star 99 or Dark Star 97? Why 98? Were all the other ones taken and you just picked a random number? See, I'm just not feeling the 98 number. It's got to be something else. Just kidding. Yay, my computer's up to date. Oh, I hate updates. Okay, guys. No, Letang's bums or whatever however you say it, Letang's bums. This is called CNC Games. That's what that is up there and on my hat. We're a local independent place. No, I don't really do phone orders. Sorry, man. But it is closing time, and you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. All right, one question, Taya. What's up? I am going to be shutting it down here in a minute because I got to go home. Bye, Delve. See you, Coven. Delve, I'll check you out if you're streaming tonight. Website is pretty lame website, but we don't sell stuff on the website either. It's ccgames.net. It's really just more informational website. And I haven't updated in about a week and a half, so it's got some old sales up on there. What's your question, Taya? I'm waiting. Do I get a lot of returns on USB cables for PS4? No, but I will tell you, you're talking about the charger cables. We did have a particular brand that we did have a lot that weren't working properly. So not anymore. When they first came out, we had a brand that sucked. But no, I don't have a lot that break. It probably depends which brand you're getting. Get a good brand. Orb. I've never heard of Orb. We don't sell Orb here. So they're probably just a junky brand. They probably use crappy cables in them. When we first started getting some in, they were kind of crappy, but we've gotten better ones over the years that work better. It's not. I mean, she's getting a different brand. It's just a universal cable. So it's the same one you use for your phone. It just depends. Some brands are way better than others. Let me see. The ones that I mean, we sell some generic brands too, but I always sell the ones that work good. But I gotta run. Thanks guys for watching. I gotta go home. I will see you guys later.